Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lady Lauren Explorer, and today I will be talking about another infidelity book that I read that I think is okay, but it's not a physical buy. And that is Cash, the Speed Demons MC. It's by Jules Ford, and it's from the Speed Demons series. It's book 2. So with this one, we have it's MC romance, obviously, but we have our hero, who's Cash. He is the son of the Prez. He's actually the oldest son who will be taking over the MC club when his father gives up his presidency. But he is kind of like a playboy. He doesn't do club whores. He usually goes out with women in the town because he knows that even though they are the sweethearts, they are the clutching their pearls kind of girls, behind closed doors, they love a bad boy and they love the cash. While he's out, he is doing a run for the club because of something having to do with taking care of the grocery store in their town. And on this ride, he just happens to look around and he sees a new face, a new body, and instantly attracted. Then that's all their story. It's very wholesome at first. She is new to the town. She's kind of like a sweetheart, but not really. She is very aggressive. Him and her have this sexual tension that they play off each other. When one gets mad at the other starts yelling at them. That builds in this tension, this kind of foreplay for them, and then sex happens, and it's great. It's magnetic. Wow, takes over everything. Our heroine, she is in love with him. She knows that she's going off to college. He knows she's going off to college, but he still wants to make this work between them because he knows that he sees her for the rest of his life. She sees it too, but she just wants to go off to college to actually do something with her life. The last year of college, and we see a breakdown in their dynamic. She's not coming back to the town as often, making excuses a lot. Then she gets a text message, and it's a screenshot. Well, it's a picture of her boyfriend kissing a club whore. And so she's like, what's this? I'm going to go confront him. So she drives to the town, goes to the clubhouse, and walks into his room, but she overhears sexual talking, opens the door, and sees her boyfriend plowing a club whore, and she freezes. He sees her. She starts crying, those tears that just fall, but you don't do anything about it. You just you're too invested into whatever's happening that you're seeing, that to just know that you're crying. That's what she's doing. And he sees her, and it's guilt, and she completely loses it. She then starts throwing things at him, making him out to be the bad guy, because he technically is, and goes for the jugular on some things. He is trying to calm her down. Everyone who's hearing this is trying to calm her down, and then she sees the club whore and her face is the smug one, I just had sex with your man and there's nothing you can do about it. And she just gets at her, but Cash is trying to get her off. He's like, hey, don't do this to her. Please calm down. And then she just sees it as another betrayal. Why are you protecting this girl from me? You should be on my side. Why is she so important that you want to protect her from me? Let me do this to her. and she has enough, and she starts leaving. He just trying to get her back. But what we find out is he got a message as well, and it's of her and another guy at college in a sexual position. So he sees that, he binge drinks, he club horror. That is technically the other woman, because she is the villain in this whole entire story. Throughout the whole entire story, she is the villain, and she comes on to him, and he thinks, yeah, I'm going to be petty. I'm going to do her, and I'm going to tell our heroine the day after that I did it, but she walked in on him. So for the last few months, she blocks him. She doesn't see him. She knows that he's around watching her, but he doesn't approach her. And she decides to find a job away in a different city, I think. And she moves. During that year of her being gone, a old friend comes back into her life, and he's just saying that he wants to check up on her. And they slowly start to build this relationship, but she's not in this relationship. She just wants to feel wanted. And there's this guy showing her that all she has to do is just listen to what he says. She's so numb to everything that him just saying, being with her day to day, it's just coasting. Very coasting. But there's some underlying things, especially with Cash, this other man, and her best friend. I don't want to ruin everything, but there's some craziness going on in that whole entire dynamic of all four of them. Then you add in the other woman when she comes back to town because of some things that are happening, and it's completely crazy. So I gave this book a 3. I only gave it a 3, well, mainly because everything seemed so fast. There were no in between times where we could process what she was going through. She told us, when she meets Robbie for the first time again after leaving the town and hearing that he got her ex arrested for beating him up and all that kind of stuff, and they used to be friends. And then the whole entire Robbie situation is even crazier. Crazier. It was just so much put into such a little book, and you're just trying to keep up, but then a lot of the plot just gets misdirected, and you're just well, so what happened with this? Why did you bring this up? And then towards the middle of the book, it doesn't matter anymore. Another thing is that the other woman drama, you know that she's a bad person. You know that her reckoning is coming, but when it's time for her reckoning, it literally has an anticlimactic thing happen. She gets away, and it's not brought up again in this book. And I don't want to read the other books because I don't want, now that the other woman is gone from the situation with our couple, I don't, she's not there no more. So why is she important in other books? I don't know. I just know that I didn't like that. Tampering. Yeah. Cash tampers. He bulldozes her feelings. And don't get me wrong. I understand the whole non-com kind of thing where you some of our heroines like that. Some of them don't. But with this in mind, throughout your whole entire, almost, I think, 5-7 years together, he bulldozed your feelings, and you liked that. You liked it. You even said you liked it. You still like say that you like it. Then you come back and he wants to be together and he starts bulldozing your feelings again, and you're just trying to say, oh no, we can't be together because you bulldozed my feelings. But like for the past years, you've said that that's why you like him. You like him like that. Now you're trying to change his whole entire persona because you don't anymore. Like you're not like. But then in the end, he still bulldozes your feelings, and then you're back okay. Like it was like flippy floppy. Like I was like, what? Like you stick to one thing for me. I'm sorry. Like I'm sorry. But yeah, the steam was okay. Mainly, it's just like building the tension. We don't get like a lot of steam. I think there's like 4 scenes of it besides like the other woman drama, but it's mainly like plot, a whole bunch of like fast-paced plot that you're just getting hit with, and it's not really making sense, but you're okay with it because the tension is great. I don't know, but it was okay. I'm not gonna say like I thoroughly enjoyed it, but it was a good time for how, I'm not gonna say like trashy, but I got what I wanted, but not enough of my itch, if you get what I mean. There wasn't a lot of angst that I wanted when it came to the cheating. Like you saw her, like the feeling of when she first catches him, that got me. But like after everything else, it's her mind frame that just made me like lose interest in her feelings when it comes to this relationship. And also, she's kind of like a bad friend. I'm just saying, you don't have to agree with me, but like what she did to her best friend after finding out some craziness is just bad friend quality. I'm just putting it out there. But I hope you enjoyed this. My name is Lady Lauren Explorer. I post a video Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes Sunday. So please be subscribed so you can get notified when I am uploading or when the video is posted. And also, please like this video and follow me on all my socials. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you later. Bye.